Hi everyone, it's Kino here. Welcome to this mini splits course. I'm going to take you through the strength and flexibility to improve your splits. So let's get started. We're going to actually work on the straddle today, which is one of the splits that's really challenging for me. So I'm going to be right there with you every step of the way. The first thing we're going to do is Baddha Konasana. Baddha Konasana is a very classic yoga asana. And we will take Baddha Konasana as the beginning of our journey into the inner thighs and the movement of abduction, so taking the thighs away from each other. And we'll hold for 5 breaths with the spine nice and straight. We'll stay for 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're activating. This isn't just sitting here. Your feet are actively pressing into each other. The knees are actively reaching into the ground. 4, 5. Now let's gently send the chest forward and we'll stay for 5 more breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, we lift the center of the chest. Exhale here. Now, take your hands on the knees and then give yourself a little gentle push and we'll stay for 5 more breaths. 1, and keep it engaged. 2, 3, engage the inner thighs. 4, 5, and release. All right, that's good. Now, bring your knees into each other and close together. We're going to push forward and then inhale, wide leg forward fold. Get your wide leg forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Let's do A position. Inhale, lift the sitting bones and send the chest forward. And then exhale, top of the head towards the ground. We'll stay 5 breaths here. 1, 2, easy does it. 3, 4, a little forward. 5, inhale, let's lift the center of the chest up. Exhale there. We're going to reach for 2 yoga blocks. And then bring those forward, right? So I'm going to get them so that your hands can rest on the blocks. We're going to use the hands as support. Then glide your feet a little bit wider away from each other until they're sliding. It's a little scary here, but that's why you have the hands. Chest forward, and then glide until your chest is on the ground and your hands are on the blocks. And then give yourself a little push back. And then we'll hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then send it forward. We're going to rock forward and push back. And we rock forward. This gives a little relief. And then we push back. 3 more. Come forward and then push back. 2 more. Come forward and push it back. Last one. Come forward and push it back again. Hold. 1. Engage the legs. 2. Try to ground the hips. 3, 4, 5. Press all the way back. All right. Try to keep those heels planted on the ground. Walk your hands on the ground. Lift your hips up and forward. Slide the blocks back. Blocks back. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3. Keep it engaged. 4, 5. Now we're going to try a little strength. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, down. Inhale, press onto the blocks. Exhale, down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down and hold. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Roll back. All right, bring the blocks in together. Hold underneath your knees and slide until they rescue your feet. Bring them all the way together. Give it a gentle hug. All right. Now we're going to use the bolster. So let's get the bolster out. Set it up in the middle of the mat. We're going to use the bolster to enter the frog pose. So now, first let's start off in a wide child's pose. And you might need to put something under the knees depending on how tight your body feels and how sensitive the knees are. Really wide child's pose because this is going to lead into frog. You're going to get the lower abdomen completely on the bolster. Make sure you're comfortable here. Okay, then lift the sitting bones a little back and up, widen, and then leave your knees on the ground, and then let the hips kind of sort of sink off of the bolster. And let's hold that for 5 breaths. Let this be kind of relaxed, bolster supporting the body, letting the hips kind of roam around. We can do a little side-to-side action so you can feel kind of what's happening to the femurs and their sockets. We'll stay here for 3 more breaths. Sometimes people like to take the feet out. I kind of prefer to keep the feet a little in. This helps me, I don't know, just access the hip a little more, and for me it keeps it out of the knee, but find out what works better for you. 1 more breath. All right, now you're gonna press your hands and then see if you can slide the bolster away. Oh, that was loud. And then exhale, we bridge the chest down. And then again, let's hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can explore. Do you like it better with the feet open? Or you like it better with the feet closed? I like the feet closed better. 5, all right. And you're gonna come up and keep the front of the pelvis dropping into the ground, and we'll hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost there. 5, send the chest down, slide the legs back and bring them in. Let a little internal rotation of the hip joints, kind of establish a baseline. And then inhale, let's lift the center of the chest upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. All right, come down onto the knees. We're gonna do 1 more drill. Let's get the blanket. I'm gonna use the blanket. Orient so that you can have good support of the knee on the blanket. Maybe we'll actually use the blocks as well, so you can get the blocks up. All right. You could also put your foot on a chair. I'm going to put my foot on the block over to the side. Take the hands down. So this is a strengthening exercise. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. We're going to do a few more. Up. Put it down. Again, we take it up. Put it down. 5 more. Lift. Set it down. Lift. Set it down. 3 more. Lift. Set it down. 2 more. Lift. Set it down. 1 more. Lift. Hold. Give me little kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can do it. 7, 8. Burning. 10. Hold. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Set it down. Ooh. Bring it down. My hip was burning on that. The hip muscles were burning. We don't want to feel pain in the joint. So when I say the hip, I mean that area around the glute, which is the hip, what are part of the hip rotators. So if we want to actually burn the muscles, but not the joint. Okay, so you can see I'm changing the sides. So you can change the sides. Then let's press that knee down, stack the blocks, and you could also put this on a chair to create a little more elevation. Make sure I'm in a good space. Could be a little further apart. Okay, here we go. You ready? Engage. All right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Engage your core when you lift the leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. We're going to do 5 more. Lift. Set it down. Lift. Set it down. 3 more. Lift. Set it down. 2 more. Lift. Set it down. Last one. Lift. Hold. Little kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Set it down. Ooh, burning sensations. Okay. Exhale. Sit for a moment. Okay, felt that right in the glute where you want to feel it. At least I did. I hope you did too. Now let's take straddle again, Samakonasana. Let's just do that 1 more time. This time no blocks. Take the hands down, widen the feet, and then glide yourself down. You feel the pelvis down. Turn the legs. Lift the hips and slide them forward. Hands on the hips. Extend the spine slightly so you can ground the pelvis a little more. And let's hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands in prayer. 1, 2. Engage the legs. 3, 4, 5. Slide your hands forward. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, slide. 5 more breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Walk it on up. Stay right there. Hold underneath the knees. Slide it in. Hug yourself in. Let the femurs settle back into their sockets. 2 breaths here. 1 more breath. All right, that's good. Find your way back to a comfortable seated position. I hope you enjoyed this journey into the straddle. This is a very difficult split for me, and I hope that you found these tips useful to build both the strength and flexibility. Remember, any yoga asana is not only stretching, there's also a balance of strength, flexibility, but more than anything, there's an internal journey that you want to go on. Don't rush the process. I hope you found this practice useful and come back to it. So if you're on your middle split journey, you're on Samakonasana, the straddle journey, use this practice to go deeper, repeat it, try it for a few months, maybe a year, and then you'll start to see progress. There's no instant split available. The split is not instant noodles. It's a slow cooking process that unfolds over many practices.